Hey there, just reading this biography about Bethany Hamilton and the young lady who got her arm bit off by the shark, and loved the movie, inspiring movie. What's been cool is just reading about her, and one of the sections I'm reading now, sorry for the jockeying for position here, is her first surf, and she talks about how it felt and the fact that she had doubt. And of course she had doubt. She talk about the craziness. But what I love about her story is no matter how bad it gets in your world, you compare it to hers, and yeah, you ain't got no problems. So for us, in telling our story, you got to remember that there's whatever challenge we had or whatever thing we've overcome, there's somebody out there who really needs us and our perspective. And she even talks about, let's see if I can get it right here. So sorry for the angle. I'm trying to do two things at once here. She even says, like, her dad was there with her brother was there filming it, and they went to this like out of the way beach. Check this out for you and me as speakers and getting back on stage. She talks about the winds in Kauai usually blow from the north, and they're also called trade winds, but on the day it was coming from a different direction. And she said that makes all the usually great surf spots, typically good with the trade winds, choppy and blown out. Like, knowing our craft and knowing what we do, you're going to have times on stage that you bomb and maybe you're afraid to go back up there again. And it's okay. If you heard my story, remember my story after a big credit union, board of directors for credit union, Massachusetts, it was horrible. And I called up my mentor. I'm quit. I died. They hate me. And everybody in the world is going to know. Well, guess what? They don't all know. And they don't all tell each other. Yeah. Unless you're on some America's Got Talent or something where the whole country is literally watching, you're good. You've got another chance. And we always have that extra chance. And she said that she had a voice in her head that said, forget it, you're going to fail. We all have heard that voice. And, but her dad was there cheering her on. Who's cheering you on? Who is cheering you on? Surround yourself with them. There's one more thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, so she talks about she walked in with Bethany. Hey, Palmo. She walked in with her friend Alana, that's who she was surfing with on the day that she was attacked. And she brought her with her, and together they walked out just like they did on that faithful day on Halloween when it all happened. And then she said, it's hard for me to describe the joy I felt after I stood up and I rode the wave. And for the first time after the shark attack, I was incredibly thankful and happy. A tiny bit of doubt that sometimes told me you'll never surf again, gone. So my words, not hers, gone. Anyway, for you and I, we got to get back up there. And when I just got to give my first live speech again 2 weeks ago, it was small. It was like a boardroom. It was a paid speech, but it was like 20 people, and it felt so incredible. So if you're a presenter, I can't wait for you to get on that big stage again. If you've bombed, if you've died, if you had that virtual presentation where nobody even turns their camera on, and it's like, usually people laugh at that. Like, it's just part of it. But when we compare ourselves to Bethany and what she had to go through, yeah, we got no challenges. But keep that in mind and remember that when you have that bad day, when you bomb, when it doesn't go well virtually, when technology happens, it's just part of it. And we've heard it before. It's what you do after. It's the step after the ouch. And Bethany Hamilton had the biggest ouch ever. So hope that helps you in somehow, some way. I'm just trying to share my journey to try and get this movie made, and studying other books, other movies that came from biopics. Thank you for the heads up. I think that's Corey. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow. And Corey, if it's you watching, I think that's the picture's so tiny when it does that bubble thing. But I am still doing this, Corey May, because of you, because of your inspiration. I'll never catch you since you're 700 videos in, but as long as I keep going, hopefully I'm inspiring someone along the way. Talking about my struggle, my frustration. I just did one earlier. It was a different day, but I know somewhere along the line I missed a day. So I'm making up for it, doing 2 in a day. Yeah, so Corey May, you inspired me. Thank you, bro. Take care, Palmo. See ya.